Oh man, that's so good. All right, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna hit another build guide today. This is a car that's not really out there, but some people were lucky enough to find this in the car lot. It's the 04 Corvette Z06. So far right now, I was the first person to hit 8439 in it. I can't replicate it. I can get pretty freaking close to it. So I'm going to take you through the steps to kind of get there. We'll check the leaderboards to show you. 8439. Ganny hit it after me. That's fake news. That is fake news. So let's go over this real quick. We're going to go to the drivetrain. You're going to hit the third transmission, which is the Pro line. We're going to run the wave drive differential. And then there's only one option to go for clutch and flywheel. You're going to go with the works and the drive force. For body, you're going to hit the fully gutted. It's the only option that's out there right now. Intakes, speed works, and your Brockertech. And then for your throttle body, you're going to go with the works throttle body. So there's not many options for this Corvette, so you just got to bear with me. I'm just going to go over the whole thing. For your cat, tracing test pipe. And then your cat back, you're going to go with the red tech. And then your exhaust manifold, you're going to go with the top performance manifold. Electronics, that's where there's a little option. You get the MSD ignition. You're going to go with the stage 3 ECU. Don't go with these two. Once you actually get the boost in there, this is the only ECU that will be able to handle the boost you're putting down. And then the performance wires. 100 shot of nitrous, that's what we do. And then there is no turbo, so you only have the options of intercoolers and blow off valves because, like I said, the car is not actually done. So you're just going to go with the Jason Drive supercharger. This one, the Brockertech does lose horsepower on this car, so you're going to go with the Jason Drive. Radiator is going to be the Fluid Pro. Engine internals is only camshafts, so you're going to go with, it's technically camshaft in this car. The stage 3 camshaft. And then for your fuel system, you're going to actually want to select the third one. It's the Rengen fuel system kit. And then rotating assemblies is your stage 4 kit. And then stage 3 for your top end kit. And then as far as how you're going to actually do this car. So let's just go over the ratios real quick. Technically speaking, the ratios that I selected for this car are slightly different. Let me readjust them real quick. So this is where my ratios were when I ran that 8439. So it was a 319 final gear, 391 first gear, 265, 190, 142, 109, and 85 in order. Oh, hold. That was fantastic. That was 3 right there. Do it for Dale. Raise hell. Praise Dale, brother. I was messing with the ratios a little bit, but this is what I actually ran the 8439 with. Stance. This is a heated topic among the people who play this game. And I'm not going to give my opinion on it. I'm just going to give you the optimal build for this car. That's all I'm going to do. Ride height, front and rear. Lifted. Rim diameter. So your camber and your spacer, keep them at 0. They don't matter. Who cares? Rim diameter, 16 by 10 and a half. Your tire stretch and tire sidewall needs to be 20 and 55 respectively. Front and rear are the same. Keep it together. That's it, man. I'm just not going to even talk about that anymore. I clicked out of that too fast for you boys. What you should be at the end of all that, you should be at 1013 horsepower, 916 torque, 2988 for your weight. Just there's nothing else to say about that. That's just the way it is. We'll slam it down. So let's go over how to race this car. Let's see. I think Campos will work. So what we're going to do is we're going to idle launch the car. Okay? When we shift in the second, 4,500 RPMs. Okay? Then shifting in the third gear is going to be about 6,000. And then after that is about 7,400. All right? So 4,500 RPMs, 6 grand, 7,400. That's where we're going to be shifting. We're going to nitrous as we go into fourth gear. This is going to be a 5-gear setup. So check this out. Oh, we're on a heater. We're on a heater. We're on a heater. Or we're not on a heater. This is actually kind of slow. You're gonna have to play with the first and second gear a little bit. That first gear was actually kind of late. We were probably about 4,700 RPMs. That was a bad idea. You see, we only ran a 8.539. We're gonna do one more pass for that. Let's go down here to old Campos. We'll slam this down real quick. But we want to get. It's really like between 4 and 4,500. It's a little inconsistent on how it actually works. Hold on, beer chug. But you don't want to go over 4,500. Weak. Weak. I don't know how that's going to look. All right, we're still the same pace, so it's still a work in progress. But if you were playing this build and dealing with this car, play around with shifting between your first gear between 4 and 4,500, and mess around with shifting around the 6K range for the second gear, and you'll bust off numbers like crazy. I mean, I'll pull up. I'll right here. That way. I'll post up a screenshot of the 8439 so you can actually see that it is possible. Other than that, that's all I got for this car. The car will probably be changed once it's actually re-released or something like that. But just to give you a little insight on what the Corvette can do, there it is. And of course, once the Corvette gets actually released, I'll make another build guide for you guys, because I'm here for the homies, man. I'm here for you guys. That's what we do. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see for the next video, the next build guide. And if you care about what's going on here, make sure to subscribe, like the video or something like that. If you absolutely hate what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel. That'll let me know that you hate it, and then I can do something about it or something like that. But other than that, I appreciate everybody that watches these videos, because they get a little wild. So appreciate you guys. Farewell, my friends.